¿Qué hora es? Hoy vamos a aprender cómo decir la hora en español. Today we're going to learn how to say what time it is in Spanish. To say what time is it in Spanish, we say ¿qué hora es? Literally saying what hour is it? Some people also say ¿qué horas son? ¿Qué hora es? Es la una. For 1 o'clock, which is singular, we use the word es. It is the first hour, la una. Keep in mind that time is feminine, so we will be saying es la and son las. ¿Qué hora es? So now, instead of saying es la una, because 2 o'clock is plural, we will say son las dos. So for 1 o'clock, es la una. For every other hour, it's son las and then the number. ¿Qué hora es? Son las 3. So the basic formula is son las plus the hour. For example, for 4 o'clock, you would say son las 4. For it is 5 o'clock, you would say son las 5. It is 1:10. So do you remember how to say it is 1 o'clock? Muy bien, es la una. It is 1 o'clock, but it's 1 with 10 minutes. So in Spanish, 5 minutes is cinco, 10 minutes is 10. Es la 1:10. So however many minutes it is past the hour, you say y and then the number of minutes. According to this, it is 3:15. So start with it is 3 o'clock. Son las 3. Y, and this is 15 minutos, but very often instead of 15, we will use the word cuarto. Cuarto means a quarter of an hour. It is 4:30. Son las 4:30 minutos. But we can also say son las 4:30. Medio means half. This says it is 5:40. So we would say son las 5:40. Or what you do is you go to the next hour. So 5:40 is close to 6 o'clock. So we say son las 6 menos 20, because there's 20 minutos hasta las 6. 5, 10, 15, 20. It is 7 o'clock. So see if you can tell me how to say that in Spanish. Son las 7. Muy bien. When a time is on the dot, you can say en punto if it's an exact hour. It is 5 minutes until 9 o'clock. So we say son las 9 menos 5 because it is 5 minutes until we get to 9 o'clock. Or son las 8:55. For midnight, we say son las 12 or son la medianoche. For noon, we say son las 12 or es mediodía. To differentiate if it is in the morning or the evening, there's a couple things to remember. First, medianoche is midnight, and we know that that is AM. It is 1:25, es la 1:25 de la mañana. Also, you can say de la madrugada. Madrugada means very early morning hours. ¿Qué hora es? Son las 3 de la mañana. Now you try this one on your own. Son las 5:15. O son las 5:15 de la mañana. Son las 6 de la mañana. Son las 11:30 de la mañana. ¿Qué hora es? Now to express PM time, which is in the afternoon and evening, for 12 o'clock noon, we say es mediodía. Son las 2 de la tarde. Son las 4:20 de la tarde. Son las 6 de la tarde. Tarde can be used for afternoon and evening. Son las 9 de la noche. Son las 11:15 o cuarto de la noche. Son las 8:30 de la noche. ¿Qué hora es? ¿Qué hora es? ¿Qué hora es? Since all of these are in the AM, they will end with de la mañana. If we look at the first one, it's 3:30. So we say son las 3:30 de la mañana. Número 2, it is 1:10 in the morning. Es la 1:10 de la mañana. Número 3, it is 10 o'clock on the dot. Son las 10 en punto de la mañana. Ahora la tarde. It is 9:15. It is 4:50. It is 12 p.m. or noon. Take a minute and write down or say out loud what you think the answer is. Número 4. 9:15. Son las 9:15 de la noche. Número 5. Son las 5:10 de la tarde. This is 12 p.m., so this would be es mediodía. Or you could say son las 12 en punto de la tarde. The difference between qué hora es and a qué hora es. ¿Qué hora es with no a just means what time is it at the current time that someone is asking. When you say a qué hora es, this means at. So you're asking at what time does something begin. The example says, ¿a qué hora es el concierto? And then when you answer, you say es a las 9 de la noche. ¿A qué hora es la clase de español? Gracias por escuchar.